And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Manor Lords Monday, as we are playing Manor Lords on a Monday. This is the second time I've recorded this video, so I've had to go back to a previous save. The last time I recorded this video, which should have been out last week, I made a few mistakes. I don't like to go back on myself, but I'm quite honest, I made a few mistakes and it cost me a lot of resources. So I built this manor originally, added a garrison tower to it, then I added a secondary wall at the end of the last episode. However, I didn't realise that whether it's a glitch or not, whenever you add additional things, let's say I built this garrison tower once and I built that there, how much it's going to cost. Well, if I've got that built and then I build a load of outer walls and some extra walls and gates, that will then count as the cost of rebuilding this one again. So I have to essentially build this twice. So I spent a load of resources building like a small defense here, and it's pointless because when I when I went to expand my manor, it then cancelled it all. So I was essentially back to the beginning. So we're going to redo that, as well as we declared war against these guys, tried to resolve this in the battlefield. Didn't really do anything to us. But that was the only thing I really wanted to redo. We've now got deeper mines, which is fine. We are about to get attacked. 4 days until these raiders are here. So what we're going to do, we're going to hire a retinue of kind of what? How much gold do we have? 49. So I think we have. We can't make any bowmen, which is fine. Okay, I think we do want to bring ourselves in an army. We're going to have to bring in these. Unfortunately, they are going to have to be not enough of these brigands, is there? Doesn't say how many are in a group, does it? Mobility 10, local thugs. So we kind of want to know how many are going to come in. That's fine. We're going to hire these archers in. Yep. Sign the contract. Fine. Now we've got these guys come in. I think last time they came in from over here on the map, I believe. Yeah, there they are. So we want to double time them. Wander positions. Double time them all the way over here. Get them roughly here. About there. Double time them because they've got 4 days to get here. And I think the bandits come from like around here somewhere. They may even come off the map. I can't remember off the top of my head. Something else we finished in the last episode was we got the deep mining, which obviously we don't have anymore. We got this completed. This is the clay furnace. We don't have anymore. We also have actually finally finished some of this. We actually organised the saw pit and origin huts. We've got all this all organised. However, obviously it's now all gone. So we are going to have to put someone back on the saw pit once this is finished being built. Once the clay furnace is finished being built, then we can organise. I think we are going to go to trade. Again, I can't remember exactly what I did last episode. We're going to go to trade. We're going to stop. No trade on clay. But we are going to start selling. No, we are going to have to sell clay because we need money, don't we? Okay. Craft materials. We need enough money to be able to do that. So export clay. Don't want to import any food. No import. We just want to save enough money for the clay furnace so we can start getting some tiles being sold. It's going to cost us a lot.
Get your meat here.
Is it 240 or so, which is fine. Then houses wise, I think we need to build some more houses. We're going to build some houses along here. That will be done in a second. We want this to be finished being built. That's finished being built. We want to put someone back. Put them on the logging camp now, actually. Don't think we need anyone in this. How much wood have we got? Yeah, we've got loads of fuel. We don't need anyone in the woodcutter's log. Because we've got loads of fuel to keep us going. Food is an issue. Food is very much an issue, but it's almost spring. So once it gets to spring, we should be fine for food. Then we can put everyone on berries, even put them back on over here for these wild animals, which we could do. Well, this guy's still... We've got that guy's on the tannery. So now hopefully the saw pit will work. We've got someone in the logging camp. Yeah, okay, we're in a good place. So we're getting attacked by bandits. Don't know where the bandits... Okay, the bandits are coming from all the way over there. Our archers are there. Got a bit of time. Not much, we have got a bit of time. I'd like to build this. It costs 15 planks. Don't think we've got 15 planks at the moment. I don't think we have any planks to be. Some reason, although I've got someone in the saw pit, nobody's using it. I think we need someone in the logging camp for them to use the saw pit. I don't know why. It just seems to be that's the way it works. This will upgrade at some point as well. Okay, so we're going to speed this up a little bit. Let's see where those guys are, because they're coming straight across here. How far are archers? Archers are quite far. We're going to press play here. We're going to bring in our army, hire our retinue, rally you guys, and I'm going to rally you guys here. 5-man retinue. We have our church here. We will do something with the church in a minute. Hoping that our army can get here in time. So what are these guys doing? Nothing. It looks like they're meant to be raiding. Not actually doing anything. That's fine. Give our small force there some time to get here. You guys come over here. Let's see if we can speed this up. Yeah, you guys might not even get here in time, which is a bit of a shame. But we might be able to make this work. They are still through these woods. Hope they can get here in time. We have got a while to travel. My guys are probably quite tired by now. Okay. Brigads. We actually might be okay here. Go. You guys are going to want to attack these. And I don't really... This is going to be our first fight. I don't really want to get too... I don't want you guys to start firing as soon as possible. Here you guys are good. I want you to stand on the flank. These archers aren't the best, sure. But they are not our troops. It doesn't really matter what happens to them because we are just renting them. I'm being a hiring them, I should say. You guys won't sprint anymore, that's fine. And then if all these firing into them, that should be fine. This retinue is just here just in case something happens. Looks like we should be okay here. Should start fleeing in a second. Where's the second? There we go. They started to flee. Good. Now we want to wait for the next load of bandits. Next load of bandits is somewhere. There they are. Wonder where they were in the woods. See them charging. Straight towards the arrow lines. This is pretty cool. I like this. We haven't done... I've done this twice. Well, this first fight twice. This is pretty cool. I quite like this. This actually might be one of my favourite games, Manor Lords. I might end up doing... Once this series is over, I'm definitely going to probably go straight back and doing more Manor Lord Mondays straight after this. I do enjoy this. I just need to be slightly better at this. I do appreciate everyone that puts comments in the video or those that have joined the Discord and we've been speaking in the Discord. Really useful. I can now get rid of these back guys, can't I? Yeah, disband. Yep. I can now disband you as well. I don't need that retinue right now. We now do have a load of bodies in our region here. So we are now going to have to build a graveyard. Where's graveyard? Graveyard is just here. So we're going to have to build a graveyard just there. And I don't want that to go... Yeah, that's not going to fit through. That's fine. Go and just connect that straight through there. Bit haphazard, but hey, that'll do. So how's it going with our planks? We've got any more planks? What are you doing? You need to work. However, this clay furnace is now done. Now turn one person into here. That requires fuel. That's fine. We have enough fuel for that. So regional wealth's gone down. Why did it go down? We shouldn't be buying anything, surely. Go to trade. Go to current month. So they are still buying meat. Told you to stop buying them. Yeah, stop trading meat. So we now just need to buy. We now essentially need enough money to be able to sell. To sell a trade of roof tiles here. 240 we need to sell that. Currently we can still export it. However, I know we need to set up a trade route before it tells us. So we can essentially wait on that. And just keep selling load of spare... yes. There's no point making any tiles until we have the trading post up and running. That trading run. We have 2 people onto the forager. And actually 1 person... yeah, 2 people on the forager. But 1 person spare. That 1 person spare. Obviously, we've got a church up here. Probably going to put them onto the corpse pit for the time being. Just because they're going to start... These bodies here are going to start smelling up. We're going to slowly reduce our... Out in the open here. Then there's something out in the open. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, there's random planks here. That's fine. Yeah, these bodies will start to lower our approval. So we kind of want to fill that up straight away. Yes, we're finally getting planks. So we can speed this up a little bit. And wait for them to get into that corpse pit. Once that's done, we can then... Done. We have got some policies now as well. Wild animals on which to... Yeah, okay. That... No, we don't need that. Reduces food. Decreases... No, we don't want that. Those policies don't seem to be very good. Seem like very much a double-edged sword. Yeah, losing approval, that's fine. It will go back up, hopefully. Towards the end of the last episode, we did have a load of things set up. We actually made ourselves, well, by the last episode of the episode that you won't see, because I won't be releasing it. We messed up with this building over here. And we had to rebuild the manor twice. We did make ourselves a sheep pen down here. We will probably do the same. However, money is going to be the big priority, so we're going to build up a stockpile of money first. Yeah, so we're going to have to bury his bodies. So once this warning's gone, we can then take the guy out of the corpse pit. And probably build more burbages. Probably build these burbages just here. See if we can just build it straight up to here. Good size burbage. No, we don't need that big. So we just go to here. Boom, there we go. And create that. For these over here, we can now build a... Nope, not granary. Also build a marketplace. Just here. Up to there. There. And this should fix this guy's requirements, because they should start selling things into this marketplace here. So we are going to build burbages in this middle part here. Burbage probably here. Burbage probably here as well. But these 4 will be a priority. And we're obviously now making planks, which is good. Once we have enough planks, we are going to increase our garrison tower. We'll build a garrison tower. Just there. Commit to that. That garrison tower will allow us to have more of... Where is it? Here. Allow us to have more of a retinue, which is really strong, really useful. What are you? You're a bowyer, so you're going to make loads of bows for us, which is really useful. Then hopefully have that retinue as a frontline fighting force. With these bows being made here, we can then recruit ourselves a large archer army. Just that's the basics that we're going to work with. Let's fast forward a little bit as well. Don't think there's anything else we can sell, so regional wealth is just going to take a while to go up. Play furnace here is pretty pointless as it stands. And just double check there's no food coming in. Okay, we're not buying anymore. Got a load of berries coming in. Okay. This guy to hurry up with these bodies, to be honest. 16 more for them to get. So we're going to probably jump forward by a month, and we'll see where this takes us. I'm going to show you fast time this being created. I love the build animation in this game. It's so cool. I think it has almost everything it needs. But we should see the last of it come in here now. Need 2 more planks, 4 more stone, which should be on their way. So I think the stone yard back here is now fully depleted. It is now fully depleted, which is good. Everyone that annoyingly is now running away. All those bodies that were there from the bandits have all been taken away. So we don't have that warning anymore. But we are losing hill. However, we'll have a look at it in a second. Should be this completed. Last set of planks. Last set of planks. Do 1 more. Who's carrying the planks? He is. Go, perfect. Manor's now done. So our retinue size increased to 24. I don't actually know how to... So at the moment we've got 5. I don't know how to make that larger. That's fine. So these beverages are slowly being built. Approval rating. So who's unhappy? Oh, I guess everyone's unhappy, I guess. So if I click on... Everyone's got food. Most people are missing a bit of clothing. Food variety is a bit low as well. That's fine. Once we start selling these tiles down here, we will have a lot of spare money. These will probably have some chicken coops or something. Got one person each of the honey places as well. Apiaries, whatever you want to call them. We've got enough money to put before these. We don't have anybody in these buying anything just for the time being. How many bows have you got spare? We've got a load of spare bows. War bows there. We might be able to trade military. We've got war bows here. We have to set up a trade route for them. It might be worth us selling, exporting war bows. What surplus do we want? A surplus. Let's say we want a surplus of 50. Just in case. And anything more than 50, we can sell those war bows. So that's going to be after we finish the tiles. We just sell in spare war bows. Because we don't really need them. It's just going to stick in this storehouse and just wait. We're going to continually make the war bows anyway. So it makes sense. Once this Burbage is done. Now it looks like it's just about to finish. Burbage plot complete. What? People are having problems with something. They're having problems with clothing. Food's okay. There are problems with clothing. For the time being, we're going to go back onto the hunting camp. Finish as many of these wild animals as possible. Once those wild animals have been dealt with, then go into the tannery. So I think it might be worth us going down the line of using a sheep pen. So sheep farm. Using sheep farm, we can then have a pasture for livestock. We might be able to then shear the sheep, turning what they've got into wool with the wool. Because I think there's something in here we can use. I think it's not cobblers. Might be the cobblers. Enable production of shoes. There's one that should allow us to make. There it is, tailors. So I need to upgrade one of these plots. Then I'll turn one of these into a tailors. So it allows production of clothes and cloaks, and gamblesons. We might make ourselves a tailor. If we can make ourselves a tailor, that'd be perfect. Food slowly going back up. 10 months worth of food, which is really useful. I'd ideally want 12 before we get into winter, but we're still in spring, so we've got plenty of time. But I think we are in a good place. Clothes is now the biggest issue. Food is okay. Clothes is the biggest. And we need to sell. We can start selling roof tiles. And that's fine. 250 away. How much will it? 250, so we're over, I think 173 away. So that's fine. It'll just take a bit of time. We can speed this up. Quarters pit's done, fine. Logging camp's full, fine. I like the fact that these oxes, when you zoomed out, they just go sideways. Then when you zoom in, they actually move normally again. I like that. Nice little bit of yeah. I just got really nothing to say to it. It's just pretty cool. We are building a load of planks. We can probably stop the amount of plankaging we've got. With that one person off of building the planks, we can probably put them down in the tannery. We've got over 100 planks. We don't need that many. And we just want people to join these houses. These are all empty at the moment, which is fine. Is there anything we can do? I think all these burbages are full. Food variety is still an issue. So we ideally want some meat and I think clothing's the biggest issue, stopping us from positive approval. So if we can get someone in the tannery, which there is, that's at least one clothing dealt with. We do want to be able to build ourselves sheep farm. We build a sheep farm just here. Trade, give ourselves a livestock trading post. Build that just there. Build a road going through here. Let's actually go this way. I can build a road going straight behind here. Build a road going just round here. This is going to really annoy people's OCD, so I do apologise. I can then connect you from here and connect you to over here. We've got room here for a couple burbages if required. Sheep farm, yeah, that's fine. But no one free, but people will probably end up building. So if we've got a sheep farm, we're going to be able to buy livestock from here. What's the next thing we need? We're going to turn wool into yarn. Also need a pen. So you want a pasture. Put a pasture there. How much? Yeah, that's annoying. Let's build you. Build you about there. Pasture space is 40. Yeah, that's fine. Let that do its building, and then with that in mind, we then would want a what is it? Weaving. Sheep farm. Wool sheep. Wool sheep. Shears sheep for wool. Then do we need to turn the wool into? Here we go. Weaver's workshop. Turns the wool into yarn. Good. And build you there. Are we okay? We're apparently we might be able to make some herbs at some point as well, which would be nice. But I think we're quite happy with what we've got. I think we are going to keep this going. So I'm going to do a half an hour long video today rather than a 20-minute long video. So we're going to keep this going for a little bit long. Our food is now caught up. Got loads of firewood, so fine. Don't need to worry about firewood for a while, and slowly getting some charcoal. Really nice. We're in a really good place. Although it doesn't look like it, we are in a good place. We have got enough food to keep us going for a while. We've got loads of pasture spaces down here as well. How is it looking down here if you're animals? Okay, loads of animals to go hunting for. Good. How's it looking for spare? It's got loads of spare leather. Not very many hides. That's fine. Not very much meat either. Got loads of berries, a little bit of honey, vegetables. We'll probably take you off the tannery. See if we can get you to start living there. See if we can get you to start building these. We'll probably jump back in as these are actually finishing up. So we've made a slight increase to what we've done. So the berries are now done for winter. Oh well, done for autumn into winter. With that in mind, we've finally got enough resources to upgrade the small church, which is really cool. We've upgraded the trading post, so we are now selling warbows at 5 each. As we've got 13 in here, that's going to be 65 right there, 65 gold. Then obviously the next one we're going to set up a trade route for will be roof tiles. So much. I think there is a way development reduces the cost of the better deals. All foreign imports are halved in the trade post, which is really useful. However, hey, never mind, it's not the end of the world. You did have 2 families on the mining pit, so I think we can probably turn this down now. Clay furnace. I wanted enough clay or enough roof tiles to build the upgrade to the small town church. We now have our sheep farm, a weaver's workshop, and our pasture all ready to go. We do have enough families spare that we can just move them around and have them into these. We have someone in the tannery. We also have someone down here. I think they're going to keep hunting for a little bit longer. We do have enough leather for the time being, actually. I think the intention now is just to get as much clay as possible. We want to get a deep mine. It's quite expensive, but we do want a deep mine. We also want to obviously start selling these. What are they called? These roof tiles. Once we start selling these roof tiles, we'll start making a big profit. Selling these warbows as well is really cool. If we go to trade, go find where this is. He's not on the map at the moment. It looks like we've got loads of planks. So there's no excuse to stop making warbows. And then now the biggest issue is just clothing. So clothing's a huge migration on everyone's need. Food is the best, but it's okay. It is okay. And then fuel, obviously everyone's happy with fuel because we've got loads of charcoal, which is fine. These guys seem slightly happier now, although there is a market here. Seems slightly happier. Though there's no stall set up on it. They can in theory get to a market. I'm using inverted air quotes saying get to a market. Although there's nothing on it, they can still get to it. It's good. I don't know whether there's a bug or something with the approval, because I seem to have really low approval. Really low compared to what we've had recently. But now it's just a waiting game. To be able to sell this, start selling these roof tiles. While we wait for that, I guess we can just slowly watch this be upgraded. That's the only problem with this, is having to wait so long for the money to start coming in. You don't really want to start with the buying and selling of sheep just yet, or even just buying sheep just yet, because it just costs so much. You don't want to start doing that until we have the big money maker, which is obviously the tiles. I guess we could sell stuff like our planks. So we have got a lot of planks. Once again, guys, where is this guy? We've got loads of war bows. Okay, he's on his way. How far away is he? Yeah, he's quite far, but he is on his way. So we'll come and buy some war bows sometime soon. If there's 21 in there, it's 105 gold right there. It's not bad. If he takes a whole lot, that's really good. That will get us really close to being able to make decent profit. Okay, so we now, how much do we need now to set up this trade route? 320. We need 290 more gold. But that is the goal. We probably won't make it this episode, but we will. Obviously here, we've got no one in this location here, but we are going to put an import trade, and we can have 40 there plus 5 there. So we want an import trade. Say we want a constant of, let's say 10. It's going to cost us 300 import all these in. As there's nobody in this building, there's no rush for it. But that's what we're going to have. We're going to start with 10 sheep, slowly move it up and up and up. Slowly up it until we're done. Until this is completely full. That can hold 40, that can hold 5, so it's 45. Slowly making some good money. He did take some bows, he didn't take all of them. A bit disappointing. Hoping he'll take more than that. Wait, no, some random guy took the bows, because this guy's still on his way. Interesting. That's fine. It's a shame. The one thing I wish they would add is, obviously these are enemy controlled. It'd be good to see what they're building there. Like a little, well, see them making a city as well. So, I want to finish with this being built. It's going to take a bit of time. This is quite a big build, to be honest. They're missing a few more planks and all 10 wood tiles, roof tiles. Wood tiles. What even is a wood tile? There's only one family doing this, I guess, so it will take a bit of time. And how's it looking? So we're in a good place. It doesn't look like it. And you have hunted all the animals you can. You want to come out of here. You also want to come. You are doing nothing right now. And yeah, I think yes. Once we've got roof tiles, then we can start bringing in some sheep. We actually might trade. Let's bring this down. Say we want 5 sheep. And we can put one person into here, one person to the sheep farm, and we can then put one person to the weaver's farm once this is done. So whoever's inside here, once we've got the sheep in, they'll just go into here. For us to buy 5 sheep, it's going to cost us 30 per sheep. 5 sheep is 100. We don't have enough for 5 sheep, but we do have enough for 2. So that will do for now. We may as well start making some wool, linen. I think we make linen, don't we? What's it called? What's it under? It should be under here. Yeah, we'll be making linen, so we may as well make some form of gold in. Probably drop this down. No, we'd leave us a surplus of 5, I think. Because unlike the other animals that have been slaughtered like these, we shouldn't be slaughtering the lambs. We'd just be harvesting their wool. Okay, there's some woods left out in the open here. Fine. Okay, we just sold all of the war bows. A lot of gold, which is so really good. The next time that rakes in, we should get a load of more money again. So we're very close to be able to start the roof tiles. Of course, that's going to drop when the sheep come in. And just like that, there's the stone church that is now complete. Don't know whether that increases everyone's happiness. It might not. We'll see. Loads of people in here. Quite expensive to set up as well, but we are going to need to use it before this deposit runs out. We have got a while until it runs out. Is these on their way? We currently have 1 sheep. Where is that sheepy? Yeah, that one sheep is in here somewhere, apparently. Can't see him. But apparently there's a sheep in there. Will mean that we can now start to get some yarn. Quite nice. Ideally we'd like the full amount of 5, but again, it will just take a bit of time. There we go. We are still starting to buy some because our regional wealth is going down. So that should be one more sheep. A horse. Okay, we don't need any more horses. That's fine. Don't know what we need lambs for. I guess they grow. Lambs are cheaper and they will grow into, which is quite good. I don't know whether it looks like we can sell export lamb. It looks like we can actually hopefully maybe breed our own lambs. Would be pretty cool. And what's going on here? We even got any wool yet. So I don't think we have a sheep in here yet. Okay, he's not. Okay, he's not. Hasn't made it his way to the town just yet. He is. See him slowly make his way. This is the trader, so I think he can only bring in one sheep at a time. He has to go out and physically buy them, which is interesting. It looks like there's 2. Both sheep are called Beatrix. That's really cool. That's a feature. You will bring it over to the livestock trader. It should say we have 2 in the way. Yeah, we have 2 now. Good. Sheep. It's a really smart sheep. He's made his own way to the sheep farm. There we go. He's now in this pasture. You're going to now grab some wool off him. This is awesome. And we don't need any builders, so you can now go back here. I think you're trying to sell that, aren't you? Okay, we do need to turn it into a... I think we might turn this. Advanced. Turn you off. Wool. Wool can only go into the sheep farm. And from there, we're only going to the weaver's farm. Weaver's workshop. That's so low, our approval rating. We do need more food. That is an issue. Clothing should be sorted any moment now. Because we'll have not only leather, we'll have linen as well. So that should take all of these boxes. The only problem then will be food, which once we start selling these roof tiles, food should be in. How's it looking here? So we've got 2 more on their way. And so we've got 3 in the pasture now, which is really nice. How's it looking up here? 0 wool, 0 yarn. I guess someone's already used up the wool. I will later on turn this off. I won't allow him to have a market stall. I'll just really want one of these built up. Just make... How are you? We'll just make a tailor's workshop. We'll just make cloths, cloaks or gambons. Will require us to make some... We have to make some herbs. I can't remember how to get herbs, to be honest. But I think this will end today's episode because we're in a really good spot. How many sheep we've got now? So we've got 3 of the 5 sheep. That's going to slowly produce us some wool into some linen. We'll be able to sell any excess later on. See, this is long term and not short term. It's going to take us a while to set up. But hopefully within the next episode, so next week, we'll have a production and selling of roof tiles made. A clothing issue should be sorted. The only then issue would then be food. And I think we'll end up having to buy food in from the trading post. But that's going to be a kind of short-term solution. We're probably going to have to make a farm to make some bread of some sort. But that's for future us to decide. I think if we have an economy, a strong economy of, let's say, selling roof tiles. We have a strong economy of selling roof tiles. We should be in a very good position. Because ideally we want a... Yeah, we saw that next episode. So ideally we want a good number of roof tiles just in case. So we can use them. And build up that surplus and then sell any excess. And then same with our linen. Once we get load more sheep, we'll have 5 at a time. Once we've got 5 in, we'll then increase that by another 5, increase it by another 5 until this pasture's full, the sheep farm's full, and ideally all of our storages should ideally be... Yeah, because we've used up the linen immediately. However, they're selling... Do not want you. Annoyingly, they're selling... Have a look here. Yeah, they sold yarn rather than turn it into linen, which is quite annoying. I don't really want them to do that, to be quite honest.
Poor quality, he said.
But it'll do for now. Because this is only temporary. Once they're happy with their clothing, we should be able to use it elsewhere. Hang on, is that level 2? These are all level 2. How come they have so much requirement for clothing? If I click on this one to clothing, that has 3 requirement for clothing for some reason. Or do we need 3 to upgrade? I think you might need 3 to upgrade. Fine. But I keep babbling on here. So we're about to get our last sheep, which is good. Looks like we've only got 1 sheep in this end though. Okay. But this one's on its way. Very close to our town. And where's the other one? Ellis. Where's Ellis? Okay, he's quite far as well. But he's still in our zone, I guess. So we'll end this episode here. Oh, nice. Beatrix just walking herself to the farmer's field. There's our first bit of wool being taken to the weaver's workshop. I'll stop delaying this. End this episode here. So thank you much for watching. If you made it this far, as per usual, we have a link in the description to my Discord. If you want to join and call me a noob in my Discord, feel free. Slowly growing community. Feel free to join. As well, there's a link to Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel. If you like lore videos on Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, feel free to take a look. So, thank you much for watching. I need to figure out how to increase that retinue size. But thank you much for watching. Have a wonderful day, everyone. As per usual, peace out.